No. Who? No, I don't know when I'll have a haircut. I'll just have one if I can. Like, yeah. What's up, guys? Do you want to talk to my followers? No? I'm on live. No? So, it's most very clumsy. My little kitty. He's my little boy. He's Mouse, my little baby. I don't know where Oliver's gone, but he is somewhere around the household. He is literally... Oliver and Ismo are the cutest thing in the world to me. And I love them both. And I currently have a kitten on me. Hello, kitty. Do you want to add anything, Blessing? No. She says no, guys. She said no. You can talk about anything. I hate the sunshine. I hate the sunshine. And other people love the sunshine, but I don't like the sunshine. It's too hot for me. Like, really, it's too hot. Like, I can't resist the hotness of the, like, heat. But I do like my new frames, that adding more frames to my collection of my wonky wall. This is my wonky wall. Whee! Wonky wall. Here's Mom. So yeah, anyone watched any new films? I watched Boss Baby, and that was good. And also watched The Cruise, that was good. And I also watched Bodyguard 2, that was good. I also watched the new Charmed series, that was good. The new Doctor is good series. I watched nearly all of it. I've not finished it all yet, but I'm nearly there with it. And I currently been watching a load of crap, so yeah. And Ismo's been playing with Oliver. You're sure. And I've just been watching a load of stuff, really. Playing Fortnite a lot. I don't really like the new load of Fortnite seasons that have come out, but they're good. They're not that good, but they're okay. Did you just fart? Ismo, you just farted in my face. Yeah, he literally farted in my face. You stinky boy, you farted. Yes, you did. You stinky boy. Yes, you were. You farted in my face, you rude boy. So, yeah. What else? I had my jab this week and it was horrible. It made me feel ill. I don't think that was the best idea to have it, but oh well. Second thing is that I'm probably going to have my haircut done because I need it. Desperately need it. Also, I just love everything at the moment. Like, I love my kitty cats. They're so cute. And no one's gonna join me, so I'm probably gonna muck around with this for a bit. Bless him. Bless him. I got a mustache. Got a mustache.
Ooh. Look. You just look like Gary Man. Did you use Snapchat?
No, it's like a filter. Still live, but I'm just having fun with it. This one's supposed to like do something, but I don't know what. I can do love hearts. This one's my mouth. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, yeah. People do use this one to take a picture and send it.
Yeah, but this one's live. Hey, I can do some magic. Whee!
Magic one.
Yeah. Oh, that one I don't like that much. That one just looks like I kind of got a devil behind me. Look. But yeah.
Your kids are in magic.
Yeah, we can do some magic. Whee! We were talking about the other day about like Earth and stuff, and basically saying how eventually we'll all be, if the Earth doesn't exist like it is now, we could all die of water. So it's like likelihood that we could only swim in water because the whole ice cap is melting.
We're living like fish.
Yeah, so we got to learn how to swim, otherwise we'll die. So if any of you can't swim, you'll be sinking to the ground. Or we could have an earthquake under the sea ocean and we could all die from that, because actually there's a volcano under the sea. So technically that could explode on us as well.
Yeah, the astronauts said there's another world under the sea.
Yeah, but the truth is that not everyone thinks that we actually went to space, like to the moon, because when there's so many factors that we didn't go to the moon, because there's so many things that were there that wasn't real, and if it was real, then why didn't they just because they sent other animals up there before. They sent dogs up there and they didn't survive. So sending up a human wouldn't survive. So the chances are that they didn't actually send anyone up to the moon.
Is it because it's too hot, or?
I guess it's the lifespan of a human being and a dog. So a human's time you get there and time you come back, it's quite far away, so you would have to be in your 20s to go up there, and time you come back you'll probably be in your 50s more It's only because how far light speeds are in general, how everything is. Moons are not that near to us, and the atmosphere changes all the time, so technically they'll be going more and more into the atmosphere of the moon, so then they'll be getting more distance and distance away from reality, really.
People like to experiment with their lives.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but you don't want to do it because you have a child, where other people would just be I don't have anything to bother out, I just want to get this over with.
To be heroes.
Yeah.
Whether they die or not, they don't care.
But did you actually know, before they actually looked at the moon, that they actually were looking at the sea? They were putting all the money into looking in what was wrong with the sea. and they found something wrong with the sea, and they didn't want to put any more money in the sea, and that's why they put more money into the moon, because they were fed up of looking for stuff in the sea, because the sea is like the moon basically. It goes so far down that no one can find it, because it just keeps on going down and down and down, and we don't have the kits or logic stuff to go under the sea as further as that. They say that some people have still seen some extinct animals from the sea, but many people say that many extinct animals are already dead, but some other people say that they haven't died and we just can't see them. Did you know that recently there was a fire in the ocean? Someone set off a bomb, and basically in a different location there was a massive fire that was in the sea.
And it was burning.
Yeah.
But maybe.
They managed to get it, like, calm it down and get rid of it, but they don't really know what set it off. There was just a massive fire in the sea.
They don't know.
No, they don't know.
Yeah, have you heard about the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah.
So if for those scientific...
But it wasn't in that area.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like even that place remains a mystery.
Yeah.
Human beings today.
Yeah. They think what set it off was the bomb that set it off, because there was a bomb from ages and ages ago that they set off. But it caused a massive fire. Luckily it didn't kill anyone, but it caused a massive fire. And the mass of it, it's just like, how water is water, fire is fire, but how does that water and fire just make a whole massive fire? In the middle of the sea, it's just like crazy. Also, like, there's just been other things that we've not seen because we're all worried about the coronavirus. That's more important than anything else going on. It's just like, well, that's not the truth, but I think more people just, like, once something else happens, they just get terrified of it. But honestly, the best thing in the world is, like, not watching any news, because news just makes it worse. News don't make things positive, they just make things absolutely appalling.
But it's like creating awareness, at least for...
Yeah, some of it's awareness, but some of it's just, like, fake information, if that makes sense.
Yeah, this very pandemic.
Yeah.
Many fake information that you don't want to hear about. Some people, like, if they're talking about it in television and off, a man that is, like, you know,
Brighton, yeah.
Yeah, it's a man that normally takes care of, and he's right here, he's blind. So he spent more time listening to this.
Yeah.
And one day he was like, I'm in very loud. I don't want to hear about this COVID.
Yeah, some of it is a bit appalling, and no offense, but some of it is not all to autistic people. So when they say something, it's not for autistic people, because it doesn't make much sense to autistic people. They take it seriously, and that's not fair. It's like some of the adverts and some of the stuff doesn't make any sense. Like, there was a couple years ago that there was a cat advert for biscuits, and everyone thought when you got biscuits that you'd get a cat or a dog, and that's because people with autism actually thought that you get a biscuit with a cat.
Is it cat biscuit or normal biscuit?
No, normal human biscuits. But some adverts just don't make sense for autistic people, and I think logically they've got to make some adverts that are okay for autistic people, that they just don't wake up one day and be like, see an advert and they're like, oh, that really, yeah, I can go to the shops and buy a toilet roll with, because they got this other advert recently, and I think it's really funny, but on the other hand, it's not funny, where this bear, it's like a not panda.
Rolling down the toilet.
Yeah, you get what, yeah. Yeah.
I know.
You think you're going to get a tiny one of them, and you're not.
Is that what you think? You feel like having it?
Yeah. I don't want the toilet roll, I just want the cute little fairy little thing, whatever it's called. So cute. Like, I don't think like that, but logically other people with autism who are more worse than me might think like that.
Yeah, just like a
Yeah.
child's brain.
Yeah.
Some of them, their capacity, they grow physically, but they are intelligent.
Yeah.
So, just look like a child thinking. When you're telling a child story, you're imagining some things, some
Yeah.
scene.
And I just look at adverts sometimes and I'm just like, what are they thinking? Logically, what are they thinking? Are they trying to make people who are autistic go into a shop and be like, can I buy a panda, please?
I don't think they don't take it to let's say accounts of people of different categories while doing that.
Yes, Oliver, I agree with you. You're very cute, aren't you? Yes, you are. Where's your baby brother? Where's Herbert? Where's his mom? Ollie, where's his mom? You don't know? But yeah. Quick stupid question. Are you okay with like people just like being judgmental sometimes?
Is it about another people?
No, just in general, like, so, like, the other day I met someone who was just, like, so rude. I got in the taxi, couldn't get my seatbelt on, and the guy was just totally rude, for no reason, called me dumb, because I couldn't get my seatbelt on, and I'm just, like, thinking to him, I tried it either other way to get it on, and he was just being really mean. And I think it's stupid that some people are just mean for no reason.
He couldn't wait for you to put it on.
I tried getting the seatbelt on, but the belt, the thing itself won't go in because the seatbelt was. I tried different angles and it wouldn't work. And then he basically came out and put it back on. And just basically called me stupid for not, getting the seatbelt on properly.
Yeah, because people,
But some people just need to have patience, really.
Yeah, actually. And someone was, I just read it yesterday night in the status, This is saying, it doesn't matter how long you waited. I mean, having patience.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how long or how well you behaved in that process of.
And then Bonnie was telling me that when I was having my jab, because we phoned the taxi company early, that the guy who came for the taxi, he's been really rude because basically I just had my jab and I had to wait 15 minutes.
Okay.
And he was being impatient and basically swearing at Bonnie, saying that, she's not taking.
You should have let him go and then.
Yeah, that's what she said. He can go, but he won't go. And then he was just swearing at Bonnie a lot, and then basically just said that she's not taking a jab that well. when I was taking my jab that well, I went in there straight away, was waiting for a couple minutes, got sent to room 4, and then once I went to room 4, they told me all the side effects of the jab, and then they basically said, are you ready for it? And I was like, yeah. So I had it, and then they were like, oh, you got to wait for 15 minutes just in case you have allergic reaction. I was like, oh, fine. So I waited for 15 minutes, and I ended up going a bit blank, what was normal, I think. And they basically came back out at 15 minutes and basically asked me if I was okay, because they said that I looked a bit blank. I said, I'm fine, I just feel a bit sick. And I feel a bit like both my arms were really numb. And I just felt really dizzy and not very good. They went, wait another 20 minutes. I went, I can't wait another 20 minutes. We're waiting for a taxi. So I said, if there's any problems, one of my staff will be with me for 20, like, I can call them for 24 hours if I need to. So I went back, came out, and Bonnie was waiting for me, and she basically asked me if I took my jab okay. I was like, yeah, I took it fine. I had to wait for 25 minutes. She was like, oh, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah, so
she didn't go in with you?
No. But it's just annoying sometimes that people judge just because, like, I'm sitting in the place, someone sat next to me, but not next to me. They were like 3 chairs away from me, and a nurse came along and was like, oh, can you go in the other room? Just because I didn't have a mask on, even though I had my lanyard saying that I'm exempt. They just treat me like I was, like, something was, like I was a wrong person just because I don't wear a mask. And I just felt judged just because I didn't have a mask on.
Maybe, did those people complain to the nurse?
No. They were fine sitting next to me. The person who wasn't fine sitting next to me was the person, like, none of them had a problem. It was the nurse who had a problem with me. In general, they just, like, consent because I didn't have a mask. At the end of the day, if you don't have a mask, they just move you on to another person. And it's like, they said to sit in another room, and I was just like, that's bad because I don't have a mask.
Yeah, because, okay, they could see that you're putting on...
Yeah, I had my lanyard.
So, people are... See, I have learned to, like, take people, when you move around, you mix up with people, and you see that some people are, like, numb heads. Some are that very stupid that you feel like I can hit you. So when you meet such people, you just ignore them like another things. If someone's sitting next to you on a mask, if he thinks they're not fine, they should move themselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Move them.
But they didn't. They sat right next to me, but they were like 3 chairs away from me, and the guy just sat there. And then the woman came along and was like, oh, you got to go to the other room. And she didn't say why, but she just said that he's got to be moved to the other room. And I was just like, I've got no problems. I've got no, like, symptoms of corona. I just had my jab, and you're telling this other guy who's like 3 steps away from me to go into another room just because I don't have a mask on. Huh?
This thing happened the day you had the jab.
Yeah.
That's why if it's someone that is highly autistic could grab that nurse, attack that nurse when you talk to them in that manner, and these autistic people that shows challenging behavior, he could cry for his life that day.
No, I was actually really good. Like, I was in and out, but I gotta admit, my arm still hurts. I don't know how long the pain's gonna be there.
I'm not, no one goes on. I mean, it's a choice now if you want mask or not. If you want it, good. If you don't want, it's no more a compulsion. You have to put it on.
No, I don't want to have a mask because I have claustrophobia. So it makes it.
General one now, everyone now. From Monday this week, and the Monday that just passed. If you like, outside,
Yeah.
if you like, but if you don't like.
No, it's just that it makes me claustrophobia. So like I get really claustry, and it makes me sick.
Yeah, it's not really comfortable for anyone, honestly.
No.
Except some people claim to, but to me, I breathe and all I feel is hot on my face.
Yeah, and it makes your ears sore really.
I can't breathe very well, just terrible.
Well, yeah, and generally it's just annoying sometimes.
Yeah, we'll still be doing
Well,
it.
guys, have a great day, and I'll speak to you later. Bye. Only one guy was on there.